Welcome to today's Daily Manna of Sunday, the 26th of July 2026. Today's topic is Flee from Headwinds. Our text is taken from Jonah chapter 2 verse 1 to 10. Verse 1. Then Jonah prayed unto the Lord his God out of the fish's belly, and said, I cried by reason of mine affliction unto the Lord, and he heard me. Out of the belly of hell cried I, and thou heardest my voice. For thou hadst cast me into the deep, in the midst of the seas, and the floods compassed me about. All thy billows and thy waves passed over me. Then I said, I am cast out of thy sight, yet I will look again toward thy holy temple. The waters compassed me about, even to the soul. The depth closed me round about. The weeds were wrapped about my head. Verse 6. I went down to the bottoms of the mountains. The earth with her bars was about me forever. Yet hast thou brought up my life from corruption, O Lord my God. When my soul fainted within me, I remembered the Lord, and my prayer came in unto thee, into thine holy temple. They that observe lying vanities forsake their own mercy. But I will sacrifice unto thee with the voice of thanksgiving. I will pay that I have vowed. Salvation is of the Lord. Verse 10. And the Lord spake unto the fish, and it vomited out Jonah upon the dry land. Key verse, Jonah chapter 2 verse 1. Then Jonah prayed unto the Lord his God out of the fish's belly. Sometimes people wait until they are buffeted by severe suffering, when it appears as if all hope is lost, when their human efforts have failed, before seeking God. They miss the crucial turning point, unlike David, who cried out to God, Early will I seek thee. My soul thirsteth for thee. My flesh longeth for thee. How wise it is for people to turn to the Lord early, for then they are able to prevent the experiences that leave them bruised all through life, as happened to Jonah. Jonah's suffering was avoidable. He was sent by God to take the message of salvation to Nineveh, but instead of obeying, he consciously rebelled against God. He bought a ticket and boarded a ship heading in the wrong direction. He thought he could outwit God. But there is no hiding place from God. He trailed Jonah in his escaped ship with a tempest, and when he was about to be thrown into the sea, God prepared a whale to swallow him. This is in itself an act of mercy, for it is physically impossible to be in the belly of the whale for 3 days without dying. It means that God allowed Jonah to sink to the depth of hopelessness in the valley of the shadow of death, and yet granted him the grace to consciously bow at last to his demands. Deep in the belly of the fish, Jonah at last cried out for mercy from God. He was mortified at the prospect of drowning at sea and being eternally separated from God. He remembered God and began to plead passionately to him for another chance at life. He admitted that he had forsaken his only source of mercy. Now repentant, Jonah pledged his loyalty to God and promised to redeem his vows, which presumably included going anywhere the Lord sent him. Expectedly, God graciously extended his salvation to him and commanded the whale to vomit out Jonah. You must avoid being the architect of your misfortune and flee from the temptation to reject God's word. You do not need to go through near-death experiences before retracing your steps from rebellion and disobedience. Where you have strayed from God's leading and guidance, and have erected your own devices, or excused your moral failures and weakness in character, you must seek God's mercy, asking for grace to follow Him faithfully, serve Him diligently, and obey Him completely. Once He sees your sincerity of purpose, He will pardon and bring you back to His perfect will. Thought for the day. God responds to even prayer made in fish's belly, but it's better to avoid getting there.